Where the fuck was I at? I've never been that long. Camera. Hello, my beautiful babies. Beautiful babies. Throwing money at me. Make it rain. Ravage this blessed body. Sorry. Got a little too salt-spire for me. The throwing... The ravaging. It's in the wings. Oh, don't worry, dear. We'll get there. Oh, my. You don't know about all that other stuff? Well, let me tell you. Damn, I'm sorry. At least I got hit with the same thing. Like, I gotta roll a couple ads before the pre-rolls off. But you came in just in time for the salt spiring. Holy Sigma! Ravage this blessed body! Yeah, it's not even just like, hey. Guess what? Dick? Yes? Where am I? Well, I mean, it's a pan joke. In that, like, I was just playing Vermintide with Clutch yesterday, and I was playing Saltspire. So he gets it. And even if Eliza doesn't get the joke as a Vermintide 2 reference, I just get to do funny voice acting and talk about getting ravaged, which is a good time. I'm building bridges. I'm building bridges with my holy body. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I hear ravaging, I jump on the bandwagon. I'm a Viking. It just... Speaking of ravaging holy bodies, blessed bodies, we've got Taylor in the chat, and this man is as holy as a fresh loaf of Swiss cheese. All about the ravaging, baby. I'm full of holes. A furry-footed burrower, Dexter. I dig holes. Now that's a deep cut. Can we get the Dexter's Lab references? Can we get some deep milks out for Dexter's Lab? Specifically the episode when he's playing fake D&D as a furry-footed burrower? Yeah. I know what I'm doing. That's not the button I want. X to undock. What am I doing? Tab. Tell me. Tell me, what am I doing? Pursuits. Did you watch a lot of Dexter's Lab? That was like one of my eras of cartooning. There we go. We got some milks out. Chalky milk. Oh, dude, calorie deficit? I am so disappointed. Because I can't drink milk like that. Milk is so, like, calorie rich. It's so calorie luxurious that I can't afford to just, like, you know what I would like? A glass of milk. Specifically, the chalky variety. So not only am my milk is getting excessively shallow. And it's disappointing. Catch a rare fish, idiot. I'll search for relics, moron. Get some chalky milk. Just got, or strawberry milk. Strawberry milk is Renee's favorite, so I respect the strawberry milk. But just some standard ass cold fucking milk is totally cool. It's totally cool. Syrups. See, the last time that I had Hershey syrup, like chocolate syrup specifically in my milk, I was more than a little disappointed. I'm feeling very sassy with my finger today. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. I have very bad paper cuts on this particular finger. And so I have been extending it because I've been doing everything like this for the past, like, hour and a half. Incoming ad break. Yeah, dude, like, this one was bad. I was doing trifolds, and then I was, like, crunching them down, and, like, I did this, and then I just went, guard! And then I look, and Greg was like, I can see that skin hanging off of you from here on your finger. And I was like, it hurts. Gregory! Gregory! Why? I need relics, though. Map. Map me daddy. What am I going? No. Do I still need to go down there? Did I not? I didn't. Oh, I need to actually go get the relic from down there. Fine. Sassy finger day. Yeah, box bites are bad. In general. The padding knife. I'm not worried about knives just because I'm quite comfortable using knives for the most part. I need to go that way. I should probably wait for the daylight. I'm looking a little panicked. What do I have in my cargo? What is that lights? Oh, I'm just seeing some chromatic shifting going on because I'm nuts. What if I just fish a little bit? Like, I mean, I understand that I'm crazy, but what if I just fish a little bit? Like, it'll be okay, right? Ooh, I got a tusked grouper. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Whee! Where is Crab? I shall find Crab. Craberations, as a matter of fact. Little squid! Come to dearly, little squid. There's many squids. Oh, I got an icky one. The snag squid. It's been a while. The tasting tongues. This one isn't new, but I'm going to read it again because it's been a minute. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Ew. I'm going to call him the icky squid. I'm not too threatened by things. I feel like I should be. Although daylight is coming. Winter is coming. I fucked it up. That took 0 seconds flat for me to fuck it up. I fucked it. Okay, bye. E. Yeah, okay, I have zoomies. There's crab pots. Let me check crab pots. Give me a second. Tasting tongues. Just gonna skedaddle. Hit it with a scamper. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? Forgetting? No, sir. Simply neglecting. Huh. I just got a text message to some sort of website link from a random number. I should click it. Forgetting. As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive, says the Chungus. Fuck off. Oh, I want to do this. Because my boy over here just finished Alan Wake Remastered yesterday. I loved the bug people happening from Resident Evil. Taylor just finished his Alan Wake playthrough, and this man, what a trooper. Vernay watched the whole thing. Vernay watched the whole thing of that stream. She loved it, Taylor. She was eating that up. She had so much fun watching your stream yesterday. I was playing with some nerds, and so I ended up having to turn the stream off because I was playing in a game that has a local server, and so I was like hosting. And so people were getting lag spikes because of the stream, so I ended up having to turn it off. And then I had it on my phone, but I obviously have headphones on, so I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm a shitty friend. However, Vernay watched the whole thing. Yeah. She loved it. Crab pot. I don't see any craberations. I don't see any craberations. I'm gonna wiggle the crab around a little bit. You know, sometimes you just gotta wiggle the crab around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's pathological. That she was having a ton of fun with, like, you getting killed by barrels and having wrenches get thrown at you and stuff like that. She dies laughing whenever Alan Wake gets tunked in the brain box with a fucking wrench from downtown. She's like, bang! I had to pull up the clip that we had of one of the little guys throwing a wrench and bouncing it off the one of the bigger dude's face. Or it was the back of his head. The back of the face. The old back of the face. You know what I'm saying. I'll let her know. She's doing some studying right now with, I think she's just on with Miranda at this point. Sell all fish. That's, you know, $230 worth of crabs. That's a lot of crabs. Jesus, that's a lot of crabs. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of crabs. Like, guys, scale from 1 to 10, I give that an excess of crabs. Repair all. Yeah, I need $50 to fix my crab catchers. Thanks, woman. Bottomless lines. Dude, you were, yeah, she was like feeling for you. Like she was getting animated. Like in a lot of those levels where you're getting frustrated, she was getting heated. Ah, yes. My fathomless wench. Delicious. Positively oceanic. And coastal and shallow. I don't think I need... Yeah, I think we're pretty good on shit. I think the only thing I can't fish right now is volcanic. And mangrove. Yeah. Volcanic mangroves sound awesome. I'm just gonna put that out there. Alright. Crab pot. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Haste. So I was on my way out of work. There's a guy, one of the supervisors at work, like on the retail side. So not my supervisor, so, you know, I don't give a shit. But he's a decent dude. His name's Emerson. He's interested in art stuff. Oh, I want the weird fish. Give me the fuggo. I don't know why I want to catch the fuggo. I really want to be on my way. Yeah, I like Emerson. We talk about art though, because he's like interested in that stuff. And he asked me just like casually, "Oh, look at him, he's ugly." The riddled flounder, baggy skin perforated with countless cavities. A singular, shapeless mass spreads underneath. Sorry, I got excited for the Uggy. Game recognizes game, as it were. Me and the Uggy go way back. But yeah, Emerson just on his way out, or on my way out, he was at the desk the other day. He was like, "Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. Have you heard of a guy, an artist named Frank Frazetta? Just casual. Have you heard of a guy named Frank Frazetta?" And I was like, "Yeah. You could say that." And then we talked about Frazetta, and that was one of the things that it inspired me to go to start thinking about like, yeah, you know, you know. No, it's fine. As an unprompted art question. I absolutely loved it. And so we talked about Frazetta, and then I ended up thinking about it, and obviously my phone heard me, as phones do. And so I started getting more Frazetta. I'm in a couple of art like appreciation groups, and one of them is a Frank Frazetta page. And so I started getting more frequent Frazetta posts on my Facebook, and it really inspired me to consider that I should do some, not like a master's study of Frazetta, which I mean you could absolutely do for your entire life and never get tired of it. Oh, it's time to dredge. I'm going to fucking dredge. But I want to do pose studies because of a lot of the Frazetta, because he does a lot of like big muscly boys and busty ladies, but they're all like in excellent action poses. There's like the Frazetta, there's a specific hand that Frazetta does on all of his like powerful women, and it's like this pose right here where it's like a definitive point, but it's got like this very characteristic bend here, and you can see the fan of the fingers underneath of it. Like I don't think the Egyptian queen does. I think Egyptian queen is the one where she's like up against a pillar, much more demure. But there are several paintings of powerful women that use this pose, and that's a great fucking hand to study. But like a lot of the men are Conan the Barbarian, or archetypes that became Conan the Barbarian eventually. And so they all have like big weapons in their big meaty paws, and these are I as I saw them one after the other, I was like, these are excellent poses to study for shovels, truly. Oh, there's those are abyssals. Those are deep fish. Do I risk it for the biscuit? I don't need that. Get away from me! You're bad! Biscuits? Lights out? What do you mean? My lights are on. Or should I turn my light off? I need to turn my light off? Why do I want that? I need answers. Go back to the cloud. But that makes me go crazy, doesn't it? Where'd the cloudy boys go? Oh, jeez. Hi, whale. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, they just go away? No. Sort of. Hi. They don't... Oh, okay. They just don't care. Ding. That one might. That one might. Oh! Why did I just like Waluigi'd? Wow! Jesus. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be something that I want to do a little more regularly. Is do some pose studies with some. Like as I think it's good to enjoy the art books that I have, but one of the things that I really should be doing is enjoying with intention, because that's the difference between a study and fucking around. And I have done plenty of fucking around with art. And I think it's important that I actually do more dedicated study. No. Storage. Yeah, let's do a little resty rest. Paulus. Oh. Back to Emerson though. Because we talked about Frazetta, and then I got off track because I like Frazetta. Today, and Paul just reminded me, because today, on my way out, Emerson was closing with Aaron. And Emerson was like, hey, you gonna do some studies tonight on that Frazetta? And I was like, nah, dude, I stream on Wednesdays. I stream game on Wednesdays. Maybe on Saturday, though, because I do art streams on Saturday. And he's like, you stream stuff? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, for real? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I had no idea, man. And I was like, well, you printed my business cards, dude. It says right on there. And he was like, oh, shit, I don't have your business card. And I was like, I don't have any on me. They're in my car. And Paul was like, I have one. And so Paul pulled out my business card to give it to Emerson. And I just reloaded Paul when I got back out to the car. That's the second time that I've been walking around and Paul just pulls out my business card to give to someone else. Who was it? Who was the other one that you did that with? Was it a Target person? It was when we were at Target, wasn't it? I know, he's my moderator. It was when you picked up the 40K game. The board game that they had. And they, like, Aaron and Emerson thought it was so funny for some reason that I was like, oh yeah, Paul's my mod on my channel. And they were like, no way. For real? And I was like, yeah. Why is that weird? Do I hear Delphinos? Do I hear a Delphic oracle out here in the water? But Delphi is leagues away. I haven't been to the Aegean in centuries. And then both of them, or I think it was Emerson that was like, bro, I want to work back there. It sounds like it's awesome back there. And I was like, it kind of is compared to, like, working at Staples. I was like, for real. I was like, we're hiring second shift. I'm the print expert on duty. Activate. It ain't bad. It ain't bad back in the print shop. Like, I understand the frustration and the stress, but like, honestly, it ain't bad. I mean, let it be war. What's Marty gonna do? Be fat at me? If I want him to be weak, I'll just steal his Paw Patrol macaroni and cheese. He won't have the calories to step to me. I know, I miss working with books. I agree, Taylor. But it's different. It's different, and like they've What's that? You want the Paw Patrol macaroni and cheese? Because this is the microwave shit. Oh no, they're not shitty burks. They're not shitty burks. No. They're not shitty burks. They're straight up hentai. We were printing some actual pornography the other day. Like, whoa. Gojo never looked so good with a dick in his mouth, let me tell you. It looked like some homebrewed shit. I'm just gonna say it. He does not have that much ass. He does not have that much ass. That man had some fucking cake. I mean, it didn't look like it was baked all the way with how moist it was, but... I like my brownies a little moist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I read it. So what? Do I need anything else from in here? What are these? What are you? I have some of these, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Already. Come to Dilly. You snail fish. I got you. Ah, fuck. Oh, there's more. But wait. Oh yeah, I saw several, and of the other book as well. That one, I didn't recognize any characters per se, but it definitely featured an angel coming down from heaven, clearly to smite the ass of a wicked man. Good for them, though, you know. It's hard to find love these days. Not if you've got booty like that, though. It's really not that hard. I'm assuming. I don't have ass like that. Some people have ass that won't quit. My ass never even tried. It's true. I'm a fool. I'm not a fool. Upside down squidopus! Fish market. I'm in the market for fish. Get fucked. In you go. Whee! Hello. I love the idea that, like, I just stand on deck with, like, a smoke bomb, like a ninja smoke bomb, and I just BAMF! Uh-oh. Demonetized. Sorry, Marvel. What I meant to say was snicked. Fuckers. Score to the Ruin Mansion. I just got an achievement. The Bond. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. Fucking psychic. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Mine does that also when you open me. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Ability unlocked. Banish. Fire off a blazing light that dispels and protects. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. I'd like to think that those were all, like, synchronized. Like, when he just, like my ears and the flash and stuff were all just like, bleh! Fire for effect. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Nope. See ya. Smell you later. Whee! What are you? I fucked it up. Oh, I got a black-tipped reef shark. Neat. That sounds very Dave the Diver. Because it's a fish. Whee! Yeah, I'd like to do more studies. I don't know if that's something that, like, I should do for art streams. Like, if people would want to see that, like, have, like, an art book and be like, art book, yay! And then just, like, draw a pose, like, this is now a study. Or if I should stick to doing... Well, I'm not really sticking to doing anything. It's just random shit at this point. Though the Crow Witch, I have been making small progress in the mornings, though I have put that a little bit to the side because I've been working on Taylor's business cards. Trader. Oh yeah, I need to actually get the stuff out of my storage, I think. Come to Dilly. I think that's it. I think I can get rid of that paper too, but I don't need that for anything yet, so. Sell all trinkets. I'll sell your trinkets, you big bastard. Whee! You know what? More fish. Little squid. Yeah, like, there's not... Like, I'm not in, oh, you said thank you plenty, sir. Don't thank me again until you get cards in your hand. And they're good. Don't just thank me when you get cards in your hand. Fuck that. No. I only accept praise in the form of... satisfaction. An Uggy. Ooh. Give me another blob. I'm quickly running out of room. Ooh, he's the voltaic grouper. You better stop thanking me, you big bitch. You better stop it, or I'm gonna come rough you up. I'm gonna get you. A lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? I'm just fishing, lady. She recoils from your flagrant lie. Why do you mistrust me so? What have I done to warrant such suspicion? She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back toward the lighthouse. I am just fishing. That was quite a few monies for those fish. Fisherman! What is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Look at that! So I'm sure most of you know, but if you don't know, I say right as rain as a default response to how are you doing? Or to allay worries. I'll be right as rain. If I really want to sell it, I'll say right as fucking rain. So today I had to move a lot of stuff, and one of the things that I had to get was this big, like a big ass, like 9-foot long butcher block countertop table, and I had to move it. Paul helped me out a little bit with it. A little bit. Just a little bit. But, oh, the ad snuck up on me. Honestly, it wasn't that much. But, I was moving it, and Aaron was back there, and I was huffing and puffing, and he mentioned that I was using an Irish accent. And he was like, oh, with the accent and everything. And I was like, there's something beautiful about a language, or about an accent that just sounds perfect for insults, you fucking ball bag. And he absolutely died. He absolutely died when I called him a fucking ball bag to his face. But of course I didn't mean it. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of like my particular kind of humor. It's like I could say the same thing to people that I would absolutely mean it to, and they would just think it's hilarious. We're drinking water tonight. Self-care is the name of the evening. I know. I know. That noise does not feel good to do. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. I have 3,446 monies. Oh, that's a big fucking light. Dry dock. What do I have for you? Nothing? Storage. Oh, I was just there. No, I wanted the other one. Monies. Money. Give me that money. Schwip. I need some scrap. Some fucking scrap. Nope, I was just there. Fuck. Stupid. I'm an idiot. Don't tell Mom. She'll be embarrassed. Let's see, I've got 3 research points. I probably want this one. Yeah, I want this one. Fine.
Research complete.
What is that fucker? It's a big one. Is it? What? But it does have all the fancy shit on it. But like, I've got that one. And then if I got that one, I don't need that big bastard. It's fast. Oh. I'm not. I am a porky puppy. I'm a bit slow, but that's alright. I can get it. I don't need that one, though. That's not the one that I need. Let's see. What about... Do I need the peculiar engine? Or can I remove it? Crab pot. Oh! It's a trophy. I thought it was going to be a crabberation, but it's not. Damn it. I wonder if I need to start a new save game to get craberations. Which, for those not up on your video game update news, there was an update, and now there are craberations that you can find. You can find Uggy crabs. And I guess they give you paints that you can paint your boat with. Yeah, I know there's like a boat painter NPC as well. Not sure where that is. Sell the crabs. I didn't sell 3 fish, I sold 3 crabs, asshole. Time to go crabbing. A woman after my own heart. Now, I know that Conan told us what is best in life, but I think he forgot crabs. That's an important part of the list. And we got some scrap. Scrap-aroni and cheese. That can't be the island. No, that's just a small little cluster of shit. Cluster of shite. Do I know what you are? I hear noise. Hold on, I am distracted. I need to probably be looking at whatever is noising. A razor-mouth tuna! Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Weird noises. Tuna! I'm gonna catch a tuna! What is that over there? Whee! Hello? Friend or foe? Hello? Is anyone aboard? You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out! Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? What kind of fucking Bobby response is that? I'm a fisherman. What do you want? Just check to see if you're okay. Or if you were a fish. Maybe. Do I seem okay? No, I am very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Miro, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water. Its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I mean, I'll take it. I'm a fisherman. I ain't no bitch. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Of course it fucking would. Yeah, it's just a door. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Just like your mother. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest whispers coming from it. I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time, a book is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Shit, I guess I'm turning around right quick. A broken monocle. Oh no, I'm going with the ooze. Some people wish that you go with God. I wish that you go with ooze. Eerie? Let's go over here. Do I only blow engines if I max the heat out? Or is there like a chance to fuck them up just dicking around? Ding. The builder. Thanks again for helping me out. Move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but in otherwise good condition. Same. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Oh, gee, thanks. I'm going. I want to sell my fishies, too. My weird tuna. My weird tuna. Was looking a wee bit purple there for a minute. In my experience, it's not the healthiest color to be surrounded with. Oh, but he's on Little Marrow, wasn't he? First things first. Hello, dock worker.
How's the day treating you?
I've got a package here for you.
A delivery, aye. Oh, it's a big one. Let me see.
He takes the large package and examines it I've been called that since high school. And examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied.
Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck.
He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you. Or compensation. Fuck her, I'll scalp you. Give me yo and yo. Oh, painter. The fisherman. Oh, does he need old man voice? Examine that large package, you dirty little dock worker.
Delicious. Heavenly.
Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio.
Give me with the eyes emoji. Would you say it was
Heavenly.
If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to.
Heavenly.
tinkle tinkle? What sort of decorations? Is this some sort of Mad Max people thing? Blood bag?
I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already you might like. If you find any others in your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited. There's an is there.
Limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while.
The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature...
He clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar.
With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture.
He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind.
Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? I'll adjust your bunting, boy.
What does that mean?
I can adjust bunting here. Bunting off, bunting up.
I don't know what that means. No interest. Change flag. Oh, what flag do I want? Where's my flag? I feel like I'm a hook. It depends on the fish, maybe. But I feel like I want... I can't use those ones. Fine. What about next page? I don't have any fun ones. But, Tish. Fish flag. As you wish. Show me the fish. But Tish, indeed. Look at my fishy! Alright, what's fucking next? I don't have anything else perishable. I feel like crossing this water in the night is probably fucking stupid. So maybe I'll take a little rest right here at the builder's place. She seemed quite lonely. Maybe we'll just have to keep her company. You know, the way the good Lord intended. Because everyone knows marriage is defined in the Bible as between a man and a woman. Oh, what are you? And also a man's brother's woman if he dies, and also his concubines and Arguably several women for a rat tail. Arguably several women with one man, depending on his wealth and station and his ability to you know. Oh, I've finished reading my book whilst fishing. Truly the way God intended. Everyone knows marriage, what brings us together today. Whee! Alright, so there's a little point that we can get to. Marriage is oh, hello. Friend or foe? Marriage is between one man and one crab. I don't see any leviathans. Whee! Fish market. Hello, merchant. I've come to bring you some rat tails. I probably need mangrove for this one. I need some mangoes for this one. What you got for sale there, dollface? 2 of them. Give me that. And that. I'll probably need one of those. And I'll probably need an anti-tangle line. Oh, I can fit that down there. So I have those 2 in 1, and I think for this research I need like 5. No, I need 4. I need 1 more, and then I can get that upgraded fishing rod. I think we gotta be able to get one here in a minute. I should have put these things in storage. Uno momento. I mean, it would be fine, but I just... Even though I have plenty of money, I don't want to fucking waste it. Because I'm a nincompoop, probably. I just assume that if I can find something dredgeful... Of course it's mangrove. Because I didn't get a fucking tree slaughter. They are right there. They are fucking right there. Fine. Fine, you make a compelling fucking point. Brother mine. So I do know for a fact that Paul is incredibly resistant to playing Fortnite with me. And I know that Colin and Connor are way less resistant. And I know that Taylor is not resistant at all. But I'm just going to say, if more people want to play Fortnite, I'd be more inclined to play Fortnite. Just gonna throw that out there. The zero build is a different animal, honestly. Like Fortnite now, like Fortnite exists in the same headspace as like No Man's Sky for me, and that it probably does not deserve my opinion of it. However, the opinion exists because of how the game existed for so long. Like No Man's Sky is probably a fine game to play. I have no interest in playing it though. Fortnite, fine game to play. There was just so many people that were like asking me to play Fortnite in so many different arenas of my life, you know, and it was just like, fine. Fine. I need the mangrove one. Have a combined fishing speed of 200%. I can fish at roughly 200% the speed of fish. Shit. Ah, God. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Fucking shit. Fine. So what's going on in here? What's going on in here?
It does not sound heavenly.
That's for sure. Well, that's a thing over there, boys. Is it gonna stay over there? Please? Fucking stay over there? Where did it go? Oh, God. I hear noises. I don't want this fish. I got a tarpon. It's a trophy tarpon. Fuck. Ooh, the blistered tarpon.
Scales given way to bubbling flesh. A surface dweller singled out and cleansed by the sun.
What was that noise? Fuck. Excuse me. I'm seeking egress. I don't like the splash. What other fishies are nearby? Oh, that's a plane. There's a lot of sounds. Shit. Well. What are you? A gray mullet. Shit. Shit. I'm less than good at this style of fishing, apparently. Fuck. Ah, I fucked it. Something slithered into my cargo hold. Oh, my tarpon got infected. Get out of here. Whee! Alright, now that it's daytime,
Let's go take a gander. Right? Like, don't go slithering into my... No, don't? Can you not? Whee! A mortar barrel? Well, don't mind if I fucking do. Dilly cannon? So, I'm thinking post-Dredge. I'm brainstorming, brain drizzling, post-Dredge, what the answer is going to be. Sergeant Fish. Sergeant Fish, my ass, that's a bit of a corporal, if anything. But, like, I'm not exactly sure what I've got queued up after Dredge. My brother was very gracious. We were speaking today. And even though there's no sale going on for Dark Souls, I don't like the hissy boy. Shit. And I know I'm fully pleased with you borrowing my shit. That doesn't, you know, that doesn't make me less grateful to you. But we do. I could do Hotline Miami 2. Because I finished base game Hotline Miami. There's just a couple of levels for, like, the after game. For 1. But we do the family sharing thing. So we have access to each other's game libraries. And he has Dark Souls 3. And Paul has been wanting me to do a Dark Souls run. Which, that one might take me a while, though. Because I am not good at Soulsborne games. So that one might be a longer playthrough of something. And I mean, I guess I'm not opposed. I don't have particular feelings either way. What do I want more? But Dark Souls 3 is the one that I absolutely have not played at all of. So that would be kind of an interesting one, I think. I'm also considering doing another Hollow Knight playthrough, which could be interesting in that I do... One second.
All right. The baby was making trouble. And by baby, I mean my wife.
But I'm also thinking of doing a Hollow Knight playthrough. And if I've got some PC friends, not a console, but I have a Hollow Knight Steam key, actually. And so I could do a giveaway to coincide with my playthrough of it, which is kind of cool. Especially with Silksong coming out sometime in the future. I don't know if there's a definitive release date on that yet. But that might be fun. And I like having... I just would like to be able to give shit away. I like that. Do I want light or cargo? Let's do cargo. Whee! So that's not a terrible idea, I don't think. Because I know Rysite was playing that, and it just made me love it all over again. I'm gonna buy this. Oh right, repair. Let's go back here. Research. Versatile rod now available in stars. That's got mangrove, coastal, shallow, and volcanic. So yeah, I can. That's a big old install there. Sell that. Sell that. But those are like some of the things I'm thinking about is Dark Souls 3 and Hollow Knight. And I don't really know what else. Like, Sea of Stars is a good looking game. Like, that seems like a dilly game that I could play for a while. It's cute. I don't know. Like, obviously I could play more Battle Brothers, but people didn't seem too into it, but it could have just been the timing. Because it was in my 12-hour stream the last time I played it. No. I told you, I don't get excited for new... I thought about that. I thought about what I had said. And I could think of 2 AAA games that have come out in the past 10 years that I've been interested in. No, we don't do new releases. And they were the last game, other than Elden Ring, the last AAA game that I was excited for was Breath of the Wild. I have no interest in Tears of the Kingdom, which hopefully Eliza is asleep by now and did not just hear me say that. Otherwise, I will absolutely be tarnished. Oh, I know. I was just thinking about the conversation that I had on your stream, and you were like, I don't think I believe you. Which you were right to not believe me, because I can think of 2 instances in the past 10 years of a AAA game that I was excited to come out. But literally, I can only think of 2 instances of AAA games that I've been excited for in 10 years. That's it. I don't know, once... Like, I know you've been a nerd for a long time, but once you've been, like, a gamer for that long... Like, you know that the games are going to launch and they're going to be so bad for so long. So there's no point getting excited for them. Because they're just going to be like shit for at least a year and a half. At least a 6 months patch cycle. Of having to hotfix and then bug fix the hotfixes, and now the UI and the netcode and the multiplayer isn't working, and now, you know how it is. So like, I just stick with my indies. My indies. But no, I can't. I don't really have any games that I'm excited for. I don't like you being that close to me. A long-fin eel. Delightful. Smashing. Last new game you can think of buying that was just fucking busted on launch was Cyberpunk, but it was a very special case. Oh, I could play your Armored Core 6. People, let's see, they released a boss tuning patch that people reacted to as if Masaru Yamamura personally came to their house and shit directly on their dog. I have Wizard with a Gun on my wish list, actually. I don't know. Does that one have an actual date tied to it? That's been on Devolver's drop list for a long time. But yeah, I'm following that game. I'm watching it for release. For sure. Usually if it's on Devolver's catalog, it's got a pretty good chance of more pellets hitting than missing. Twinned eels. Endlessly pulling away, but torn apart they would surely perish. Two spiteful siblings splitting at the seams. 10/17. That's a birthday week. Well, it's going to be within a week of my birthday, I should say. I'm thinking about taking the week after my birthday off. Not week of birthday, because that way I get to have the week at work so people can celebrate me. But then take the week off after that, maybe. Not sure, though. There's two cons that I want to be going to. Well, check your privilege. It's not ego. They buy sandwiches for people on their birthdays. So, fuck off, okay? I want a sandwich. I'm lost in the mangrove. He locked me in. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. Let me go. Let me in. Okay, thanks. I guess all I had to do was ask. I want to sell you some eels. Oh, I just saw Boyne jump into Sea of Stars. Speaking of. Ding! 433. That's pretty good monies. I have a new book. I need to swap book over. Getting Over It with Mind and Body, The Engineer's Companion, or The Relaxed Mind. What should we read, boys? What are we feeling? What should we thumb through as we poke around the mangrove? If anyone has any inclinations. Engineers. That's it. Say less. Alright, so is Big Thing gonna kill me on sight, like if I get close to it? Or is it just gonna kick my ass? There's Big Thing. Oof.
jewelry, huh? This looks breakable. A pile of loose debris. Blow it up. Blow it the fuck up. Just like your mother's phone. I blew it up. And her bathroom. Jesus, what I did to that bathroom. Unholy. Not biblical. Not biblical. I mean, it was biblical in the sense it was cataclysmic. Let's just say I'm putting the appalled back in Apollyon. Disgusting. Oh, what is this? Fuck. Yeah, Cyberpunk was a bit of a shit show when it came out, huh? I don't know when it decided to be not a shit show, but obviously people like it now. I know Taylor's super pumped for the DLC. Speaking of Wonder Bread, I saw Tiny Tina's Wonder Bread is on the humble list. Yeah. Just a couple of fucking years. Oh? Wreckage of an old fighter plane lies buried deep in the sand. You pull a little closer. Look inside. It's all inside. Dog tags. A name, number, and address is printed. In duplicate. Carbonus NCR forms. We don't run those anymore. Sorry. I mean, I guess there are games that have yet to come out that I am interested in. But I don't know if they have definitive release dates. Like Wizard with a Gun coming out soon is nice. I like that news. Silk Song, the Hollow Knight sequel, I have no idea when that's coming out. This is a fucked up dock, isn't it? I can dock at the fucked up dock. Campsite. You see a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. Check on the bundle of fabric. A nest of rags lies at the base of a tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved onto the tree trunk above. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. Look at the first. There's a book symbol underneath a wave. And then an upwards arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. There are 3 distinct blah blah blah. Look at the third. A book symbol sits above a wave. A downwards arrow points from the book down through the waves. There are 3 blah blah blahs. Go back. Inspect the fish. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below had been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. Leave. Bye. Okay, bye. Sounds like some sort of ritual I need to perform. Probably either to... Oh, God. I saw his bulbous dome emerge from the murky mangrove depths. Brackish water. Mangrove trees are interesting. Hypersalinated. They have to be. They have to store more salt in them. This is true for most. What's the term? Halophytes? Halophiles? It's interesting. It's blowing in this direction. Does the wind have something to tell me? Oh, it tells me about this message. Added to cabin. He must return. I want to go through there. Thank you. Stop it. What else is a game that's coming out that would be interesting? I don't even have any fish to sell. What am I doing? Nope, didn't want that either. Give me some lights. Camera, action. Light space. Net space. Jesus! That's a lot of stuff. Let's tab out real quick. Let's go to my wish list. What's on my wish list? I have the multiplayer Alien Hominid remake. Book of Aliens from the Book of Demons people. Hollow Knight Silk Song. None of these have dates on them at all. Endless Dungeon. The actual like dungeon crawly Endless Dungeon remake of that. Or spin-off? I don't know what you want to call it. It's Endless Dungeon. But it's the ARPG version, I think. That's coming out on the 19th. Right? Tales of Ronin has no release date. Scald Against the Black Priory has no release date. Wizard with a Gun has October 17th. Risk of Rain Returns has no release date. Zero Sievert is in early access with no release date. And there's some other games that are out. Like Blasphemous 2. Backpack Hero is in early access, but that's not going to go anywhere. I do have Triangle Strategy and Tactics Ogre Reborn on my wish list. I don't know that I'll actually buy them, though, because they're just not that good from what I understand. I have Hammerwatch 2 on my list. I'm going to remove that from the list. Like, I'm sorry. You guys really screwed the pooch on that one. Nobody Saves the World from the Guacamelee people. That looks funny. That's on sale right now. It's half off. $12.50 for that game. Sitting at a very positive 92% with 4,000 reviews. Pretty strong choice. Hammerwatch 2? What did what did it do? Fine question. What did it do right? Easier question to answer because the answer is nothing. I do have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on there. It doesn't deserve to be on there. I'm going to remove that. I have Ship of Fools on there, which is sinking, no pun intended, down to an 81% positive. It looks like a cute two-player roguelite, though. But, not if it's Garbo. Remove. I have Sea of Stars on there. That's sitting at an 87%. That's still pretty solid with 3,337 reviews. Yeah, Wizard with a Gun, Scald. I do have a Warhammer Call the Beastmen DLC, which is also on sale for the Sega Week, but I don't think I'll buy it. I haven't been playing strategy games like that. Dark Tide, which is still a garbage game, sitting at a barely mixed 56%. Somehow it's not negative. I have Baldur's Gate 3 on there, which is sitting at a very strong 96% positive with 296,477 reviews. So that's looking very good, which good. Good for the IP, good for Larian, good success all around. Happy for them. I have Rogue Legacy 2 as well on my wish list, which is doing pretty good. Yeah. I've played Helldivers quite a bit. Let's go to my profile. Or no, I can just go to my library and it would tell me. Where's Helldivers? I say quite a bit. It's probably going to be something paltry, but I feel like I've played it a lot. Helldivers. It says I've only played it for 15 hours. That doesn't seem right, though. That really doesn't seem right. I have some bigger Chivos in that. But yeah, I like Helldivers. It just sort of fell apart with what it was. You know? But it was fun. And that's the one thing that that you do have to give to Fortnite. Like there's no way that you can take it away from Fortnite. Is when it comes to cross-play game options, it's it. Like that, there's no alternative. Like I would love to have reasons to still be in the anti-Fortnite camp. I do. I want them. If you have them, tell me. However, like, I understand why people like it, and I also understand that it sort of is its niche little market. You know, like I can't think of anything else that I could even play crossplay. They really did. It is the most play. It is the gamingest game of all time. What do I have with storage? Alright, so I have a mortar and a bipod. I can't do anything with it. Yet. TM. Can I fix bayonets? I did it again. God damn it. I need to not be here. Indeed. Back up. Now let's see. Oh yeah, Outlast. I saw that I do have I have a key for Outlast 2 as well. From Humble. And I was like, oh no. I don't need that in my life. It's more boom boom poppy pops. Is this gonna smush me if I go in there? No. Hey thing. Will you come this way? Like, I feel like I need it to come over here, right? This feels like a trap. Trap for a rat. Now let's learn to get over it. He over there. There was another poppable wall somewhere. I don't remember where it was exactly. I feel like I'm being corralled. I'm not a massive fan of that feeling.
Cartography!
Yep. Let's see, we checked that out. We saw the campsite. That's a bombable wall. And these are ugly fish. Yeah, blistered tarpon. I bet this area is stinky. Use explosives. Casual. Just casually exploding shit. Yeah, this absolutely feels like the Blight Town. Oh, a tree. The stone hums quietly. I need to be a little crazier for this one. Have I been to this plane? Yes. I dredged beneath this plane's propeller. Shit. Fine. Asshole. Did I just get fired upon? There we go. That's what I want. The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Touch it. Just push it. Push it. A deep vision enters my mind. A man flees through the trees, bloodshot, eyes wide with terror. He runs into a dead end, cornered by the murky waters and his pursuer. He turns. A wooden spear flies and finds its mark. Ripperoni. Nope. Oh yeah, I haven't... Can dispel most evils for a time. What kind of evils? Fuck. I found a catfish. Oh, those are the weird eels. I can't rearrange to make room for them. More catfish. What are you? Jewelry? That sounds dangerous. Oh. Okay. Jeez! What? I couldn't catch that thing either. With the big hook. I lost some tarpons. It hurt. That was not a friendly. Yeah, I do have the banish power. You're right. I'm just an idiot. Sometimes it takes getting used to how big of an idiot I am. Sneaks up on you. But now. Hey there, bud. I want him to go in there. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything just yet, but I want to try to catch him. Catch him. Can I try to banish the big thing? How banished can you be? Does it freak me out to banish it? Shit. I, sir, am not burdened by an overabundance of education, nor am I particularly nautically inclined. You'll find my navigational skills are woeful at best, though I do tend to fancy myself quite a appropriate conversant. The fuselage of an old fighter plane. Let's try to get in. Oh, a fancy boot. By God. How did you know what I always wanted? A fancy fucking boat. Just like my mother used to make. Wakey wakey. What is that? I don't like it. Why are you this way? Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? What is this? I fucked it. Oh, it's a mullet. Oh, well, I know there's a fucking Frico. Oh, an entwined mullet. Twitching tendrils sprout from the gill plates of this little fish. They heave in unison, moving the fish against its will. I like exploring to a point. Fuck. What is that noise? Come on. Jesus. Fuck off. God. I was docking. You big bitch. Well, at least I got to keep the weird fucking mullet. Hey, would you look at that? We're almost there. I hit the wrong button. I am very sleepy today. I do need to cover my bone pool noodles because I drive like an idiot. Why? I think I need to be over there, don't I? Oh boy. Drugs. Well, you know what drugs normally do. Fucking stuff. God damn it. So bad at fucking driving. It's fucking killed me already. I think it probably stresses me out. A large man is watching me through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. I don't think he's carving, he's probably whittling. He is missing an arm. He stands as you pull ashore.
Stranger, from that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local riches. Take a seat.
You join him by the fire.
I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. The boys called them mind suckers on account of them well affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron.
What happened to them?
A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here, under the boughs of this giant tree. But it offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends of the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest?
I can help.
I figured you'd be up for it. You have the look.
Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. Then we use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of here where we are now. I'll mark those possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. Okay. How will you on your squadron? I've hung a few dog tags up on the tree behind me. Seem fitting enough. But I've only got tags from the ones You must understand, I never found all of their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. Here, take this one, in good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Huh? Alright. Alrighty. Close. Shipyard. Repair. Put you in there. Storage. Bring you.
And he might want a boot.
You know... Yeah, but I needed to repair back here anyway, so... Go away! Shoo! Shoo, fucker! I didn't actually mean to do that. I tried to run, but alright. Fine. Airman. Found some dog tags. Let me see. You want this one? Yeah, what about this one? Thank you. I'll hang them on the tree. Here, as promised. I must take these items. Found the mortar. That's the lot. Now while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mind suckers. We just need to lure them in. Once they're in, You can fire on them with our new mortar, and that'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I'll mark the locations of the traps on your map. Got it? I understand. So what's next? We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. 3 fish from the area. That's a fucking gar if I've ever seen one. Okay. What's the second bait? Okay. These are mullets, I think. The last one. 2 eels. Okay. One of the traps I've constructed. Let's talk about baiting the traps. Nope. He has no interest in a boot. Or spectacles. More to fool him. Because that is a fine fucking boat. If I do say so myself. Fancy even. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him get close-ish to me. I need this. Fuck. Fuck. I don't need this many gars. But I'm taking them. Well, how do? That sounds dangerously close. Open sesame. Thank you. Oh, something slithered into my cargo. Where am I? Where the fuck am I? A sickly stench. It zooms so slow. Oh, no, that doesn't help. Come on. There you go. I'll fire upon it with a mortar. Pungent bait. Get out of here. Well, hey, presto. The mad lads have done it again. I know, there's a spooky boy in there, but we're baiting. Look at that, they're even in the right arrangement. Bait. I know I need a codfish. Give me the twin. The twin eel. I don't think I'll be able to fit that somewhere. Maybe. Yeah. Right? Yes. Okay. I think that makes him a certifiable whippersnapper. To not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. What was the engineer one? Equipment types that use durability will lose it 10% slower. And now I have resilience to panic. A relaxed mind. Load trap with bait. You should probably move away. Jesus. Of a mind sucker. Yep. Come to mama. Our catfish night, boys. Yeah. Ooh. The blister tarpon. But I have one of their heads. Now I'm bringing them to you because you said you wanted it. Don't eat it.
How are things going? Let's see it then.
You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knife, testing the rubbery meat. He seems satisfied.
Yes, this is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though.
Thank you. Next. Oh, ad break. Didn't see the warning. Sorry. Get fucked. Can we see the bolt from the blue coming? No. Well, sort of, but no. Give me your ballsack brains. Now we've got dark water fish. Fuck. Just need the one. But. Fuck. Yeah, I did one of those dumb things where I stayed up way too late yesterday. I was doing some video shit. I was downloading my videos for Dredge, actually, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, I think I'm getting to the point where they might get deleted. So I had to download my videos. Oh, weird fish. Weird eel. One shot, one kill. I had to download all my videos, all 3 of them, which took, I mean, it does take a minute. Hard. It does take a minute to download them, like to prep them from Twitch and then to download them, it takes a minute. And I haven't started uploading them yet to YouTube, which I'll probably do like one of those a night for the next couple of days, just because it takes a long time to upload it.
Another one taken care of. One remains by my account. Let's finish this.
Yeah. Jawohl. Shit. Ah. Any fishies nearby that I can scoop up other than the mullets? Oh well. But yeah, doing my video stuff and also making sure that I stayed up playing video games until like 12-ish, 1-ish, something like that. And then I wanted to make sure that I got Taylor's business cards done, which I have the 10-up templates front and back. So as long as I can get them to like impose properly on a page, I should be able to get them put in a way that I could run through like my card slitter at work. So they should be pretty clean. I don't need any repairs. Do I need to research anything? A harvesting platform. That's what they used to call me in high school. It's a lot of nets. I don't know. I have no inclination to really do anything so far. With my research at this point. Last but not least, maybe the least. It might be the least. Open. Which way? I bump. Oh. Fuck. I'm bad at navigating. Shit. Come on. Open up, you piece of shit. Thank you. Is it in there? It is. See ya. Give me your fucking chunks. Airman. I have a creature corpse. Let's see it. Bloodied carcass in front of the airman, his eyes fill with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace, glistening in gore. Well, fisherman, some fortune at least. At last, rather. This ought to fetch a decent price from the right collector. Ah, name drop. Here, why don't you take it? Don't mind if I do. A melancholic look comes over his face, and now, well, that's that, I suppose. What will you do now? Thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. It ought to help with your fishing. Can you make up some bait for me? Can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. I can bait. The more you give me, the more bait I can make. Schwip. The ruined mansion. You enter the house, carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. Ah, an excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside, I just got achievement, the chains. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. Atrophy. Instantly harvest. Fuck. An entire shoal of fish. Fuck it. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plain on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course. As human as you are. Anything else? Nah. Nah, dog. Should we try it? What if I just reap the corpses of any fish in my sights? Long range. The all-seeing cod. Staring outwards, unblinking. Eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. Oh, I have to take it? Discard. So that's neat. There's no reason why I shouldn't do that, right? Like, it seems like a fully reasonable thing to do. Harvest. Reap them. Okay, just... Alright.
I must have got lazy with that last one. Cod. Oh, it's stale. And that one's rotting. I see. It all makes sense now, doesn't it, bye? Look at the size of them. No, it's the quality. Someone rotted my fish. Someone shit my pants. Haven't seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. Oh, nothing. Here's some rotten fish. Don't worry your fucking pretty head about it. What did I need for my hull? Scrap. It takes so long to zoom. Why? I need to go up to the devil's spine. For the devil. But first, crabs. Ooh, fancy boy. Ooh, fancy boy. Hold on. Yes, look at all these crabs. I've got more crabs than your mother. Fishmonger. I got you a bunch of crabs, big dog. Pick up. Tanks. I'm sorry? Ghost boat? I don't feel like Ghost Boat is friend. I can honk? Marco. Marco. Are we friends? No. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing, and then I think that's gonna be the evening. Ah, yes, the old tooth squid. And then we're gonna wrap it up, I think, because I am very sleepy. Very sleepy. Let's load up on some fishies first, shall we?
I fucked it. What? Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think Dredge is a charming game. It's a lovely game. But I do find myself just ready for it to be done. I'm ready for it to be done. My crab pot's at. They don't have anything yet. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the evening though. 2.5 hours seems fine. And I'm excited for whatever's next. I almost don't care what it is. It's just I think it's just a problem of that I am like it's late and I am always so tired after work, and just with the pacing of it, it gets very difficult to stay focused on it. So I know very much it's a problem of my own attention and my own invention. So that's not fair to Dredge. It is a good game. I just am sleepy, and it doesn't have enough oomph to keep me going. I felt Dave the Diver honestly was similar. Dave the Diver had enough like you kept getting new, different types of minigamey shits, so there were always new keys to jingle. That was just keeping me like, oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? But the core gameplay loop of it like isn't like is similar in that it's just like it's meandering and chill enough that it would be way better if I could flippity flop and like do that on a Saturday that I stream a little bit earlier and I haven't been working for too long before I do it. But there's no way I could functionally art, I don't think. Not in any sort of meaningful way while engaging with other people and all that stuff. So, like, I'd rather be more awake for the art stream. But I'm not sure about what I want to do for my next video game stream. Dark Souls. I may bother you to re-up the family sharing shit just so I can see what other types of options I have. You could watch me be very bad at Armored Core. I'm sure I would be terrible at that, brother. But straight garbaggio. Yeah, I only slept like I think 3 or 4 hours last night. So, but I said it was my own fault. And then I knew I was gonna have to get up early on Wednesdays. I have to help, like, because Renee's at work, but there's like some bonus lecture for her nursing stuff, and that's at 9, and so I didn't go to bed until like I didn't end up laying down until 4, and then however long it took me to go to sleep. And then I was up at 8. So 4 hours maybe. And then I had to finish out work with doing a lot of physical stuff, moving stuff around because we're getting some new equipment put in. So I had to move everything around in the office floor so electrical can come in the morning and finish doing their stuff. Give me the AOs. Oh my god, Taylor's awake.
Qua, you go get some rest.
Lately I've been getting up like even though I don't go to work until like 1. Lately I've been getting up at like around 8:30 anyway. Like typically I'll doze until like 9 or 9:30, but I normally get up at like 8:30, and then I check in with my morning shift just to make sure they're all kosher at work and see what the day's like and what are we looking like. And I text them, and sometimes I just go back to sleep for an hour or two. And I get up and I try to do some work. But lately I've been going through my Frank Frazetta. I have two Frazetta art collection. One of them is called Rough Work, and that's like his color sketches, color compositions, and the sketches in general, not finished work. And so, which I enjoy that collection a lot because I get to see some of his process interrupted. So it's sort of like getting woken up in the middle of a dream, you know. Like that's when you remember it, like when it gets crystallized by the agitation, almost like a super salinated solution or something like that. But you get to like interrupt and see the sort of crystallization of his creative process with these half-formed things. And then I have Frank Frazetta's Icon series, or Iconic, whatever it's called. And that's like a bunch of his finished work, and that's the one that I've been going through. I've been like sticky noting, like post-it noting about stuff because I know I've been feeling shitty and hypocritical because I really want Taylor to write Batman Beyond, and I keep bringing it up to let him know that there's still momentum, there's still fire in the belly of the beast. We're ready. But after talking about shovels on stream, was it last week? I've actually been getting a lot more of revitalized interest in shovels from my friends and honestly from myself, and just the fact that because it is sort of a subject and a series that I actually do have fully written issues for. I just need to draw them. I need to lay them out, storyboard them, and draw them. Well, I shouldn't say storyboarded. My draft has panel indications already. I just need to do it up. And so, like, it's actually got quite a lot of work already put into it, and so it probably wouldn't take as much work to finish it. But even knowing that, like, trying to draw a whole goddamn comic issue from start to finish is so much work. It's huge. I don't know how these people do it. But my interest is beginning to come to a simmer on shovels again. Although with the stuff with Holly, now with with the accepted proposal where now I'm officially an artist on this book, the illustrator for the book. Like, I do need to make sure that I'm giving Holly the attention she wants. Well, not wants, but that she needs. She would never ask me for any more attention. But first I gotta finish my goddamn Crow Witch. You know what I'm saying? So then everything can fall into place after that. I just feel like I would feel real shitty, like not finishing that. Not that it was like a hard commission anyway, but I would feel shitty not finishing it. And then I still owe commissions to Colin and Paul to reclaim however they need for my raffle. Paul tried to reclaim one, but I denied him because he wanted me to draw an Oni demon. And I just said, no. Because he's a bitch. That's not why. Yeah, I gave him the Noni demon. He literally was like, I know what my commission is, and he just looked at me and went, Oni demon. I was like, no, Paul. Stop. I can't draw anything that could be Goku except... No, I couldn't. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what game we gotta play next after Dredge.
Oh my god. I would much rather throw myself out of this fucking window. I'm on the 3rd story and there's pavement. It's a parking lot right there. I would rather actually die. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing after Dredge. Then I gotta finish up this Crow Witch. I really am gonna need to figure out what to do with like the background and the outlines and if I'm gonna color it and all that kind of shit. God. But alright, I'm gonna be done. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Everyone go to bed because it is late. Not just me. Everyone do it. And I should be back on Saturday with some art of some kind. Is this a Doctor Who thing? Because this sounds like a Doctor Who thing. I'm pretty sure that's a Doctor Who thing. But I know it's an Etrian Odyssey thing. Alright, maybe I'll poke through Steam for the next like 20 minutes or so it's a nice even 1 o'clock, and then I'll get in the shower and go to bed. But I'm gonna poke around and see if there's anything that also might jump out as playable, and then like maybe tomorrow or something we can re-up the family sharing shit so that I can see your library as well. If you have the time and inclination. But alright. I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Saturday, 8 o'clock. Aye, come. Okay, bye.